Meet me outside, meet me outside. Bitcoin, crypto, don't go for a ride. If you're gonna get your surfboard, get a tie. Wall Street Pete, sick dough, crypto. Please don't flip dough. I'm not always right though. I'm not a financial advisor, but just a gentleman wearing a visor. Yeah, it's time to hustle. It's just so simple, I'ma solve this puzzle. And if you didn't know that you're feeling puzzled, it's TA, baby. Come on right over. Got one job, I got 1, 2, 3. I'll take 4 more just for me. I'm buying crypto, I'm buying crypto. I'm dollar cost averaging, don't you know? You buy the dip, you have a sip, take a rip. Call me captain of this shit. I don't give a fuck, my name is Skip. XRP.
Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto every day. Talking about this crypto news, you hit the like and subscribe. Hit that bell, all notifications. So we do go live, we get this stuff. We were 1.46K subscribers yesterday, but we did have 2 people not too happy. But Sean, here you are. Josh, what's going on? I'm putting in long positions now, messing around. And right now I was watching this 15-minute chart. And believe it or not, we're getting resistance exactly as we were supposed to here. If we started breaking through and above, I was 100% going to keep this. But right now I do have it still open, only up 5% on this long trade. I'm not too happy about it. I was all the way up to 12%. I could show you on my phone here if you really wanted to see it. Nothing crazy. It just gave me free money. Will that go in to be able to see it? As you can see, we're up in a percentage of 475 on a long position currently right now. I'm not trading a lot of money. It's just they gave me free 20 bucks. I'm going to turn 20 bucks into 100, and then I'm going to take the 100 bucks and I'm going to turn it into 1,000. Do you know anybody who could do that? I don't. Not even myself at this point in time. We're going to try and do it, though, so we didn't do it yet. But looking at the 15-minute, I'm getting a crossover confirmation. Good morning, Jackson. Good morning, Emerald. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. We do this for you. Emergency video. I was not planning on coming on. What I'm waiting for is to see if this rejection is real or not. It is pretty real. As you can see in this ascending channel, we're moving exactly where we need to be. I expect to get resistance at the 21.9 support. If I don't get the bounce off the 21 support, giving us another chance to break through here, I'm going to close my long position and either go flat or whatever it may be. I'm expecting to break even, honestly. I love this app here. It's called MEXC, MEX. Do I have it up on here for me? Oh, yeah, you do. So here we go, talking about it. I'm not logged in here. I don't want to be logged in. I don't want people to know my information, whether it was $10, $1 million, whatever it is. I'm just not into it. But currently right now, we are getting that resistance, as you can see. I want to see if it holds up there. I'm looking at it, and I'm trying to give you what I'm doing here. So you can go in here. If you're new to it, create an account. Send your money over to the spot. Transfer, use USDT. Then go right over into, if you want to trade on leverage, switch. So what happened is I opened an account. I kid you not, I bullshit you not. I have it right here in the history. There's no reason to lie. I can show the proof. I opened it up at 21,804. And why I closed it like an asshole, and I did, I got aggravated. I closed because I was down here when I opened it up at 21,804. This is when I opened it up. I should have opened it up at 21,777 when I tried to get there. But I opened up at 21,804, a long position, okay? I only had 10 times leverage, so what did I do? I fucking closed it up here somewhere because I got a... I kid you not. You can't make this shit up. I should never have done it. I made a big mistake, but I got my long back in, and now I'm still up. Thinking about closing it soon because if we don't get... I'm going to close it at below 21.9. I'll still be in a profit here. I opened up a new one. Where did I open this up at like a knucklehead? 21,879, so I missed a lot. So 21,879, you can see the difference. I'm going to close almost for an even go here on the 15-minute if we don't get a bounce. So we could get some volume coming into 1.03. We'll see if it happens. We're above the 1.02 right now. These are the things I do back and forth. So I'm watching a 4-hourly chart, waiting for the 4-hourly down here on the bottom for my MACD blue to say, hey, we're flipping bullish. Now, this is about as close as you could get to flipping bullish and not. So we're pretty much almost there. So I'm waiting for that confirmation to happen. Not financial advice, ladies and gentlemen. This is not a channel like that. But I share my strategy only, and I show you what I'm doing. I was messing around, playing on the 15-minute, and we established that this is what we're getting. Now, what happened is the 15-minute chart went so high, and we got this rejection so perfectly timing. The trend is your friend until it no longer is. What we're looking to do here is if we can get all the way up to here, I'm going to close this position at a nice profit. Trading on 30 times leverage, it'll be 30 times whatever we're doing here from the profitable. So say it was 804 and I didn't fuck this up, and I did, so it's okay. You got a 3% move, say, times it by 30 leverage, you're talking about something, a different animal, maybe something somewhere in the 90% if we can pull it off. So we're looking to see what we could do here. It's coming back down as it should. Perfect resistance, as I said, 21.9, probably expected to do so here, but as I look here, even on the 15-minute chart, told me to sell, maybe a false signal up here, but I believe it's a good one. It's probably a good signal to sell. It's Sunday. We're going to fall. We're getting a nice little relief rally up and down in this trend, and I expect to close it soon. I'm not going to lose a lot of money. I'm not going to do nothing stupid. Like I said, once we get below the 21.9, if we don't bounce off it in the next 15-minute candle, which is 9 minutes, 28 seconds, as you can see to the right here, up right here above, I'll circle it. 9 minutes, so we're waiting for about 9 minutes. Most likely, if I don't get a bounce on the next candle in 9 minutes, or perhaps the next 15-minute candle, I am definitely going to close this. So I'm not excited. It's Sunday, right? Don't get too excited. I got excited for this candle. This was a nice little candle here, this 15-minute. We jumped in. We should have bought down here, but we got in at the 21,804. Not a big deal, right? But you can see how you can scalp trade here. And MEXC Global, you could use it if you're in the U.S. I recommend it's a pretty good one. We're at the 21.9 now. That's about what I was thinking was going to happen. If we don't get a bounce off this price now, we'll probably continue to fall and see what happens through there. But not really expecting much more coming through. We're having fun, right? Just showing you. We shorted this. When we shorted at 21.8 and it fell down and we took profits, basically, real quick. We're not going to play games. It's fun, though. You can scalp it. It's almost like a game. You can long it. Like I said, we have scalping platforms. We have long position platforms where we trade on leverage, and then we just have holding. So right now, 21.9, we're going to see if that support does hold. As you can see, currently right now, the 15-minute is doing it perfect from the Netherlands. What's up, Tommy? And my good woman during these Valentine's Day. 2 more days, ladies and gentlemen, and I believe we're going to break out. This is just the beginning. So Valentine's Day, February 14th, I'll tell you right now, I expect a big breakout. What it's going to be is probably the 22,000 price. We're going to need to see that happen. That's about where we're at right now. So pay attention definitely to mention we need to break this price out by Valentine's Day. So Valentine's Day, I expect to break out. February 14th, obviously, coming all the way up through here. Valentine's Day, right? Breakout. February 14th, V-Day, not the Veterans Day. Big breakout, I expect. Big breakout for Bitcoin. I do expect this, ladies and gentlemen. So if you're watching this right now, be excited. 4 hourly. What are we looking at on the 4 hourly? I just showed you here. Well, on the 4 hourly, we're getting a really big, massive MACD extended oversold price thing here. And what is it? Well, when I'm over here in this area, this is my extended. So any altitude, anything in this area, excuse me, tells me that there's a big move coming outside of here, well, then it was a good buy, right? So if I listened to this move last time on the move when the MACD moved up, let's see what would have happened. I want to show you for Bitcoin how important this chart is. So we're going to show, for example, while we're sitting here waiting for that 21.9 to break through on the 15, right here. And I think we got boring sideways action for a while, but you still got to pay attention to what they're telling you. So if you look right here, it got a signal to buy. What price did we buy it at? Well, we would have bought it at right around here in here. It's showing you right there. It crossed right there. You would have bought a 15.7. So you would have long Bitcoin at 15.7. It would have gone all the way up to 16.8 if you held it right and seen what this did, and you watched here because it was telling you to get a sell signal, but it was false. You would see here that you get the next buy, which is basically confirming that the bull run from here is still confirmed. Coming all the way through, I would have sold probably coming up to about here, dollar cost average out. Here is where you definitely want to sell. And then if you really pay attention, this was one of the bigger sells outside. Overbought. It was telling me outside the extended MACD version. I would have taken the 15.7. I wasn't using this. I was not using this indicator during that time, so we don't have proof of this. We didn't do this. I'm explaining to you what I plan on doing and how I'm going to turn $20 into 100 and then 100 into 1,000, and then we'll go beyond there. No one's probably ever done that I know of, but right here, it would have told us to sell. It would have sold around the 18,000 price, 17.9, I'm sure. Got the confirmation, so most likely would have sold at 17.7. Looking at the confirmation from the 4 hourly. I believe in the 4 hourly big time. The rest of them, they're just catch up charts. So if you pay attention, you would have went 15.7, 15.5, all the way to 17.7. It would have been an amazing gain. You would have loved it. So now let's pay attention to what's happening currently. So currently right now, I don't have a confirmation, but I'm so confident watching what's happening that I took on a price action early. I probably shouldn't have done it. I'm up only 2.7%. I kind of shouldn't, this is what happens when you take positions on earlier. They gave me free money, right? When you sign up, they give you free money. Well, I took the free money. And now I'm going to turn this money into $100, like I said, and then I'm going to turn it into $1,000 from here. What am I going to do? I'm going to use the MACD impulse indicator on steroids. And when this 4-hourly flips, I'm probably going to make this all the way up here till about Sunday, which is today, till the evening. Could this be the first Sunday that we rally? I don't think so. But I am getting the confirmation there. If I went to the hourly told me we flipped already. This was, 2 days ago. So February 10th, we already flipped bullish here, fooling around, but we long. We definitely did. So if you longed it from this point in time, hopefully you got it at a really low price. And if you did, well, look at the indicator. We flipped right here. I would have been told to buy the bottom of this asset, this ascending triangle, this ascending channel, excuse me. We would have bought it at 21.5, and right now 21.9 is a really good price, and you're still not being told to sell out if you pay attention to that particular asset, and that, which is Bitcoin, and that particular chart. So what I'm thinking is going to happen for Sunday, and we're getting ready to go. I just want to show everybody on the Bitcoin chart how this is working. We're probably going to get that sell sign right here, and that's going to be my MACD line. And then what happens, obviously, you need the other one, which is your orange signal line. You'll probably get this. Once that happens, then you're going to get confirmed, okay, it's a sell time. So I do believe, ladies and gentlemen, we could get to 22.5. We could get up here. It's very possible, but we're going to get major resistance at that current time. So I'll see what happens from here. 3 minutes and 40 seconds on the hourly, so that's pretty interesting. The hourly, and we got to pay attention. Can we break above this price? It's very important at 21, what is it? 21.94. So we have to break the 21.94. 3 minutes, we're going to get another candle. Anyone want to see us continue? Anyone in the comments section want to say something? Ha, Dingo. What's up, Hugh? What's up, Dingo? Talking about 38-21 Chiefs, huh? That's a big prediction. So as we're doing this, waiting for the hourly to tell me to sell on Sunday, and then we're waiting for the 4-hourly to tell us to buy down here. So obviously the 4-hourly takes longer, but if we're doing that, longer term would be a good buy here. So we're going to see what happens. We're going to pay close attention to this. Next 4-hourly candle here is also changing in an hour here. So 2 minutes, 51 seconds. We are going to get a new hourly, but here, as you can see, 4-hourly getting some resistance here, but very, very, very big support. That's why I took on the long trade. I want to show you something, what I was looking at. Maybe many of you may find this very interesting. What happened was on the 15-minute chart, why I took on this long position was because I was watching. See the support here? Big wicks, big liquidity grabs to the downside on this particular pattern. Every time we did that, we got a pull to the upside in this pattern, all the way to F to the top. So why? I said, well, I did a lot of indicators. I did a lot of different past history looks. And I said, okay, as long as I don't break through the 21.9, I'll be okay on this candle. We'll get nice support. We'll build through. Then I know we're still bullish. But I do see it again, right? And every time we saw it, what did I say? We got a nice brief few candles coming back up. Can I get a quick look at Shido? What is that? Give me the 4 abbreviations I punch into here. I can do it the way you said it, but is it a misprint or is it that real? I mean, like I said, there's over 22,000 cryptos, so. All right, so he does have it. It's wrapped. It's a pancake. I don't have it on TradingView. We can't look at it. I have to pull up the poop coin chart in order to find that. So, unfortunately, we can't do that. I do apologize. But back up. See, as you can see, the 21.9 is for real. Why is it for real? Because we're now back up on the trade. One day we'll set up on the computer, maybe so people can't hack me. I do have a VPN, but we're now back up to over 5%. As you can see, 21.9 is real. It's real. What do you mean it's real? No, I'm not saying nothing's fake. No, I see it. I see the name. I just typed it in. We're on a delay, of course. We can't do too much about that asset unless I get to the poop chart. No, I'm not saying it's fake. Poop chart is where you actually go for that. TradingView doesn't hold that. So we're going to continue to see if we can hold this 21.9 on the 15-minute. We got literally 50 seconds and counting. So let's see what happens here. I apologize we couldn't get to it, Josh. Once I have the poop coin chart out ahead of time, I can actually check it out. So I'm not going to go out of it to see, but right now we are getting some volume currently in. So you can see what's going on right now. We're starting to get a bounce on a Sunday morning. So I'm pretty excited about that. Let's see if this holds. Pretty cool. I've not expected really this to happen, but this is why you take on these trades, and this is why you get involved. Sometimes it does work out in your favor. Obviously, as we know, many times you get liquidated and you become miserable, but this is a very crucial part in the pattern. If we start really breaking out of this pattern, as you can see, immediate resistance, immediate as we got into this ascending channel, it's pretty clear to me that we're going to get resistance, but you never know. What happens is people FOMO in, people take on the leverage, and then all of a sudden you'll find yourself fighting through. So now we're on the 15-minute chart, and the 15-minute is now officially, as of now, officially confirmed bullish. So as you can see there live, what we're doing, we're just confirming that we are bullish on this particular thing right now. So we're going to see what happens. I'll take the 15-minute for what it's worth. A lot of the other time frames have to catch up now. So hourly, I believe we were pretty bearish on the hourly, but yeah, here we are. We're still bullish, excuse me. So still bullish, not getting a signal on the hourly to sell, then getting over to the 4-hourly, hopefully flipping bullish on the 4-hourly, which would really give me a great indicator. So it's kind of what we're doing. We're just hanging around. I was looking at Ethereum for the same thing. We're just paying attention to the MEXC, flipping through the signal price from this point in time. It would be pretty bullish for us. And as you can see right now, it's about as bullish as it could be come from here back to the hourly, and then back to the 15 as I'm enjoying this right now. What are we up right now? Currently on our long position 30 time leverage. We are above 6%, going about 6.5%. So let's see what happens. This could be the last pump. This really could be in this little trend we have going here. If we do decide, if the price does decide to break through that area, and I don't want to do that. Let me do this. So do it a second time. There it is. So what we're looking for is a 15-minute candle to break above this price. Once we get a 15-minute candle that can actually break above this price, break above this area, we can celebrate a possibility of continuation to the upside. Now, until this happens, this is just a confirmation of resistance, and that's what I'm watching. We're scalping Bitcoin this morning. Some people like to do this stuff. Some people really do like to short Bitcoin because it's really a good time. And things like this, as you can see the pattern, well, what has to happen every time we hit here? Well, we can see the resistance. So most likely a lot of people are going to start selling here and putting on a short position. But what happens is you don't pay attention to perhaps how many times we hit resistance. How many times did we get rejected? It's like you don't get it. The more and more times you hit resistance, the more and more chance you have of breaking out. And now what is happening? Well, if you pay close attention, we are actually breaking out. Not many people see that currently happening, but when you break it down all the way to a 15-minute chart, you actually get this kind of stuff. So 15-minute for what it is and for what it's worth. It's not a long time frame. It's a very short time frame, right? But when it flips bullish, I'll take on the scalp. I'll enjoy it. We hope that we can break above this part of the trend line. If not, we're going to have to quickly close it because we're going to get resistance exactly at this price. We'll see what happens. I'm still here live, still enjoying it. I hope you enjoy this. A lot of people don't realize, but if you can trade like this, you can make a lot of money. It doesn't matter what you start with. Leverage trading is leverage trading. We're now above 7% on our trade here. So I'm going to turn nothing into something. And could you imagine? The worst thing they could have done was give Wall Street Pete free money. That was a big mistake. Don't do that. Do not give me free money. I will fuck this up into a way where you will be pissed because I'm going to pull money out of a rabbit's hat. I'm going to pull money out of a hat. Instead of the rabbit, we're going to get the money. So currently right now we're going to pay attention. This is pretty volatile, as you can see. 15-minute chart now. If you were in on this trade with me, it would be impossible to get it on this with me, right? But currently right now, we are moving and grooving. It's not a lot. It's a 15-minute chart, like I said, but we're getting the resistance perfectly up here, and it is almost confirming to me. So we'll see. 15-minute chart, man. There's only so much you could do here, but wait. Got the crossover. Wait for the big pump. We're getting a nice little pump. Every time I look, we're pretty good shape. So right now, we are in a profit. If you want to get into it, I do have a referral code. I'm going to use a referral. I'm going to leave a referral code for MEXC. So if anybody does like this, it's a little similar to KuCoin. You'll take your money. I'm not logged in, as you can see, but this is futures trading. So you'll take your money over from the spot account. I was trying to tell people how to do this in the beginning, but we get excited when the price is moving like this. Which will go over to the spot account, transfer your money. It's not hard. You just hit the transfer button. Go into your spot account. And then what you'll be doing is basically getting, you can claim rewards and all that. I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. But you can go into your spot account here, futures. Here it is. Overall, go into it. You're basically going to transfer over your futures money. You're going to then trade on leverage, put to the leverage. How many times? I would try 10 times leverage. I wouldn't go any higher than that. But do like a 10 times leverage. This is MEXC. You can go up to 200 times, which is out of control. Sign up. I'll give you a referral code on Instagram. So if anyone is interested, follow me on wallst.p. And I'll have something here telling you, here's my referral code for MEXC, and you can save on fees. It's probably a pretty big deal to do. Currently getting that resistance. So right now what we're doing, I'm not too fond. We're confirming. So what I'm going to do here, and it sounds crazy, but I did a flash close. I closed that account. It's over. So I took a profit. I closed it. Not a big profit, ladies and gentlemen. Not a big profit. But I'm showing you here live on the 15-minute chart on how you could scalp. You could take a short position on this if you would like. I don't see, and this is a quick short one, I don't see the volume coming into where I'm excited. 1.04. Oh, okay, maybe we're coming up. Maybe this candle's going to explode. No. What we're doing now is hitting the resistance, confirming perfectly at this time. I closed my position. I didn't make any money. I mean, I had a very small amount of money in there. But I made a profit. I did not sell for even. And at the end of the day, when I go to my wallet, well, my wallet is up 20% on the day. So 10% on the short position, heading to the downside this morning, and now 10% to the upside. This is what we do, ladies and gentlemen. I've gotten 20% on my Bitcoin. Guess what everyone else did? Everyone else stayed the fucking same. And I hate to sound like that, but everyone else stayed the same. Why? Because your Bitcoin went up and then it went down. 50% up, 50% down, currently about to happen, and your money goes effing nowhere. So this is what we do on the channel. We try to help you out. A little bit on leverage. Maybe I'll change the title. A little bit of leverage trading here. Very, very small. Nothing serious. But now you can start shorting this if you'd like. I'm not able to do so here quickly because I am showing you what's happening here. But I'm going to do it. Why not? Let's do it. We're making money up. We're making money down. It doesn't really matter. You just got to be involved in the scalping. And this is scalping. Holy shit, we're going down. See, this is why I closed that trade. You understand why we did it? Before we broke even on the 21.9, now we're beyond that. So what I'm going to do now is just short it. I didn't want to. That's kind of annoying. Hold on. We're not going to do nothing like that. See, we wait for signs. Something's happening, so I'm going to wait for a little bit. I'm going to wait for this to come down. I'm going to get a confirmation before we get into another position. So what's happening right now is most likely we're going to tap down to the 21,870. And see what I'm saying? Now you get excited, you start doing that, and then you start automatically getting in the red on your short position. It's really stupid. Your best bet is to wait for that resistance up here, then get into the position. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to wait for a new signal. 15-minute chart told me to buy. I don't have a signal to sell, so you don't get involved. You see what I'm saying? Only thing we have right now is that resistance is definitely occurring every time on this pattern. So 15-minute chart is telling you that there is an ascending channel here coming in. Very happy with it. We made 20% this morning, okay? That's all we can do. What's up, Gary? I see you in the super chat this morning. You gotta fix your leverage your times leverage on here before you can do that. I don't know what to do here. I'm gonna wait for the next confirmation. So just sitting here hanging out, talking to everybody. We're really not looking to do anything at this moment. We see what we're into. We see what's going on, and we're gonna wait for the next 15-minute chart. Next candle, excuse me, in about 7 minutes. And you can see here, you could really just wait for it to come back and then really short it. I believe we're gonna get a downside here. We're gonna get a big fall here coming in. This fall seems to happen very often. As you can see here right now, there was a nice move to the downside that you could probably get into. 21.77 seems to be the buyback price, right? Every time in this pattern here, as you can see, we're creating new higher lows, creating new lower highs, excuse me. And that would be new higher lows, I meant to say. I messed up this morning. And every time you do this, that's what we're creating. So every time we get that move to the upside, even though we're not hitting the peak, it does take a little bit of time, and then it does hit the peak. And as you can see, I believe we did that. So this would be a pretty confirmed thing here to sell, as we could flip this back to the downside. So I'm waiting for my hourly to flip bearish. More of a better time frame. Once that happens, I'll see we're okay. But 4 hourly, I mean, really, what is going on with the 4 hourly chart? Driving me insane. So I think we're waiting for Sunday. This could be what's happening. Very, very close to a buy signal here. Maybe we're waiting for the rest of the fall. I'm not sure what is particularly happening here. But as you can see here, we do have it. So on the hourly, we're getting resistance one more time. It's over and over and over, constantly hitting. Just giving an update on Bitcoin, just explaining to you, I do expect probably the next downtime all the way through to here. And it's only a matter of time, right, before we come all the way up into this pattern and probably break this 21.7. So please be very careful. Once we break the 21,700 price on here, we could get a dramatic fall all the way back down to the 21.5. So paying attention to this and really analyzing this morning, I do believe going into a Sunday, unless that 4-hourly really flips bullish, I'm really not expecting anything to the upside today. So this could have been the peak today, ladies and gentlemen. This could be the best short position of the day. I just want to keep that in mind. Looking at everything, let's pull out a couple indicators, I guess, right? How are the fees on these transactions? You know what? They're not bad. But that's why I'm going to give you a nice little referral code. So when you put it in, your fees will be much, much less. Let's go to relative strength index chart and this. What is it? The stochastic oscillator. So looking at this right now, I'm going to go to the 4-hourly because that's what's giving me my most concerned, most wonderful buy zone. So every time, if you can see here, this stochastic, it's really hard to say sometimes. You can see here the levels we buy and where we head. Right now is a good time to buy. As you can see, we could head a little lower. We could get a tiny bit more. But currently right now, that's a pretty good buy signal. And I actually really enjoy this indicator because this indicator has been a pretty good one. So I did talk about this one as well. As you can see here, let's pay attention to see what's happened every time we did buy here. And these indicators are getting ridiculous. We have so damn many now. Let's see what happens here. And if you can see the chart through the million indicators. As you can see here, we are getting a nice little flow on there. So every time, if I did buy here on the bottom of the oscillator, we're buying pretty low. Once again, buying here, we're buying the low of this trend. Once again, every time we get to the dip on the bottom, we're buying low on this trend. So we are back to the bottom on the low of a trend. So on a 4-hourly chart, I may actually be excited. RSI level confirming pretty low. Every time we got here on the RSI, we fell just a little bit more. So like I said, this could be a Sunday fall to 20,700. And I did tell you that in the previous videos. So we're trying to confirm everything up. But on the 4-hourly, I got a nice 4-hourly possible confirmation buy signal here. So I'm getting excited for this outside, showing oversold pretty big on the extended MACD. So overall, we'll make it a 30-minute video. We're at 27 mark right now. We're going to close this soon. But I do believe by the end of Sunday, coming into this week, we're going to get very bullish signals coming in. Very excited for Valentine's Day to get in here. So looking at this right now, and it's a fun time. I'll tell you right now, if you've never traded on leverage, it's a pretty good time watching how much money you could possibly make. Where are we right now? Looking at this. Did we close this or something? Oh, we did close, right? Yeah, we closed it. That's right. So we have the closed position. We didn't put anything in. We're going to wait for the next move. I forgot we closed it that fast. That's how quickly you can get into it. Not looking to lose money here, so we're trying to see where we're going. But this is pretty much the end of the video. Pay attention, definitely to mention on here. These are your levels for the short-term time frame. If we start bouncing off the hourly, which you got 47 minutes to really make that happen, we could be bouncing to the upside. We have to break above here. This is a pretty big indicator. We need to see 22,000 break and finish above on the hourly, daily, whatever it may be. So once we start seeing that, ladies and gentlemen, 22,000, we'll be in great shape. You will then be able to see that there isn't too much going on. So once we break that level, you really can get an understanding of how fast we could start moving to the upside as we fell that quickly with the SEC announcing some bad news. But remember, there are different levels, bad things happening. 21.7 is the big bad wolf. That could hurt us. So please pay attention as I'll put it in yellow. Maybe we can need a different color. Just to let you know, it's a different color. It's a big signal to the downside. Maybe in red, that will get everyone's attention. Big red flag, big red color. Pay attention to that. It's a big indicator. So we'll watch that price. Put your sell stop down. If you could pay attention to what would be the sell stop, where it would draw the line in the sand, most likely you don't want to get beat. So 21.5 is probably your sell stop. Like I said, I expect this to come all the way down to 20,700 as a possibility here. Looking like this is going to break down eventually coming in. So I am not really too confident until I see until I see the 4-hourly. So we're going to get ready to conclude this video, 30 minutes in. Until I see the 4-hourly, tell me that we are bullish down here. Until I see that flip, ladies and gentlemen, we are not confirming jack diddly squat. So Wall Street Pete, Sick Dough, and Crypto. Watch us on Instagram. Check us out on Sick Dough Crypto. If you're interested in Twitter, those are the two that we will be going back and forth, letting people know what is happening. Once again, not financial advice. Just a gentleman twice as nice. We are not a financial advisor, just a gentleman who likes to wear the visor. Have a wonderful day. Please, experienced traders only on leverage. But if you want to have fun, get a MEXC account today. I think they give you a free $20, and you'd be surprised what you could do with the money that they give you on leverage. So it's a big joke right now. I'm going to get ready to transfer real money over and get ready to use it. But I thought while I had it, under a small amount, just using their money, playing with house money, I thought I'd show you a quick little tutorial. Not really a tutorial, but just an understanding. And of course, as we follow you with the Bitcoin price every day, technical analysis, and the crypto news. So hope everybody has a wonderful day. Enjoy your Sunday. Enjoy your Super Bowl. And deep down inside, let's go, Chiefs. You know, I'm a Giants fan. I really don't know what you expect. Will not be upset if the Eagles win the whole thing. That's the NFC East beast is back, then it is what it is. So it's almost like a win either way, right? Have a great day. Stay positive. If you stay positive, you get positive. My name is Wall Street Pete, Sick Dough in Crypto. Love y'all. Peace in and peace out. Till the next video.